everybody. What is like it? Just like it, the hell, huh? Everybody, welcome. What is like it? Just like it. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm start. I hope I have a little bit of candle. I didn't have any more candle, so sorry. I'm like, mom, I'm mumbling. So, oh no, it went out. Just a little here, please. Sorry, I'm trying to light a candle. Is what? Oh. Sorry, guys. You know what? I'm gonna get another candle. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, because I would like a candle. Yeah. Okay. One sec. Sorry. I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm back, guys. Okay. Sorry. Sitting at a slightly, unusual place. Okay. Sorry, because I like candles. I like to have them. So I just realized I was at the very end of the candle and it didn't light up again. So a new one here. Okay. So guys, wow. Oh God. Sorry. I'm sitting at the little kitchen table, a tiny table. So I can't show you, it's a bit messy, but it doesn't matter. Point is comfortable here. And here we are. So I'm like, start over here. Hello. Everybody. Just like it, just like it, hell, huh? Everybody welcome. Just like it, just like it. Okay. And so now I'm gonna do the protection. Now that I got candle. I like to ask for protection. Beautiful ray light coming on top of my head. As I breathe in, I fill my lungs. As I breathe out, I create a circle. Step into it. I feel protected. Step into it. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the higher sources. That it create the good, and only the good, the good for the good people. Good for the good people. Okay. So, my God. Okay. So guys. Okay. So first things first. Okay. So it was, guys. Oh my God. Yesterday. I remember the news came out of this call, and I knew. We knew right away there was a huge deal because of the election. It's so important, the Georgia election, right? This is huge. And so this is part one, and then part two. So this was like, what was this like I think at 4, like 4 or 5 yesterday, right? PM. So I posted it, and then I have to tell you also, today's been stressful because I've been dealing with my parents. The whole thing, my stepdad's health. It's like, guys, it's just stressful sometimes. I feel like I don't necessarily know what's what's going to happen. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, is he going to die? I mean, it's good, he's okay, but it's just like, it's anyway. So the point that I'm making is that I got kind of stressed today. So but yesterday, my mom, she's only told me like something about my stepdad, like 10 p.m., 10:30. And of course, after she told me that, I couldn't sleep very well. So, and it was just normal, you know what I mean? Like now he's okay. But I was like, and it, the whole thing with Trump is kind of like, I was like, I don't know if you, okay, lately, I know like many of you, I just avoid the news completely. So, but yesterday I went back because it's good. I was like really enjoying to, I heard the entire call, and it was, I don't know, I enjoyed it coming out. It's a very good, I felt very good about it. I liked everything about it. But anyway, so that's it. I'm just like kind of contextualizing where I am. Yeah, where I am. So, also guys, Kat, Kathleen, okay, Kathleen here with us. She she and her husband have been diagnosed with COVID. They're okay. They're resting, but just wanted to to send energy to her and her husband John. Okay, so and also those guys, just quickly here. Okay, just for even 30 seconds. Like okay, send the energy. You know what? I'm doing something. Please, just 1 second. I have the cards here, everything, but I'm doing something extra today. Decided to do. Okay, 1 second. I have the cards. Yes, they're here. Okay, so guys, I got my. Oh, everything falls. Gravity. Thank you. So I have here a little sage. Okay, because I use candle here for burning. Here, a little sage thing. Okay, can you see? You probably can't see the smoke with the white background. Okay, so here, I'd like to ask the universe to remove any and all impurities and obstacles to perfect light, to perfect love, and to perfect health. To anyone and everyone in this group, and to anyone who may be experiencing health challenges, to bring the light, and with the light and the smoke, remove all impurities from everyone in this group who may be exposed to and are affected with COVID, including Jade's relatives, Mark and Lori, her friends essentially, and also Kathleen and Karina's husband, Bob and her son, Alec, and also, like I said, Kathleen and John. Okay, so I don't know, guys. This has helps a lot, seriously, and because, like I said, my stress levels today were kind of crazy, you know. So, but it's okay. It's okay, but it's nice to like, and also remove the darkness. Some people, the trash, remove trash, spiritual trash. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here, I like to ask. Oh, here. Oh, turtle, turtle, turtle. I love the turtle. Press that on. Oof. So, anyway, it's good, guys. Okay, so this is good. And because I've been doing this liver cleanse, it's very interesting, cleansing people's livers for my health thing. I'll tell you one day, tell you about it. But I also use this as a one of the tools. Now we're gonna do. This is Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a little different. So this one smells sweeter, and I like the smell of sage though. But this is like, it's to bring. It's like the idea is that you clear out the energy. And I should, guys, this is the thing I was meant to do on the New Year's, but didn't. So here, this one you burn for like 20 or 30 seconds, okay? And then you make the smoke. And this is like, then you bring it, I like to bring the positive energy, the healing energy, the light to everybody in the group, everyone and anyone who may be struggling with COVID and or health issues, and bring the light and strength and positivity for them, and myself also, if I may add, as we enter this challenging and interesting new year, that we may be able to redraw the map of our lives every day, okay? And positive vibes to the new government. And to all of us, that we may be able to see the light, even though there's so much darkness always, that we may find strength, okay? So guys, is it okay? Is it weird that I'm doing this? There's a woman, I see her with smoking. What is it? Is it? I don't know. If this one, she's a strange with the smokers. So yeah. So it's very nice, guys. It's something positive, bringing the light. Because this interesting, the earthly aspect of using things like this is I recommend it. Not just on mind, So that's it. Energy bathing, good energy, the light bathing, bringing in wonderful things to everybody. Wonderful things. Yeah. So drawing. Oh yeah. What are you talking about? Uh, no, guys, no, now seriously, Georgia. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. Let's do. Okay, now let's cleanse Georgia elections. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to start with Sage again. Let's Sage the Georgia elections. Just in case. Take out trash energies from Georgia elections. Okay, so so Okay. Oh my God, guys. No, seriously. Oh, no offense, but I'm gonna start again. No offense. Okay. Hi, Kim. Okay. So here, now we're going to disinfect it. We did it earlier now because I just thought of the Georgia election. So again, using sage to clear out any this mild negative energies and dark forces present in the Georgia election, that the good candidates may find their path perfectly unobstructed, that the votes may find the way to them, even though some trash peoples might try to take away the vote, they don't succeed because we take trash out. There's some holy smoke, remove trash. Holy smoke, removing trash. Holy smoke, removing trash. Okay, so that the smoke may find any and all energies that are not in harmony with the light and may remove them more easily. Yeah. And so certain persons trying to change election, if they are aligned with darkness, they will not succeed. Because we're here with the Holy Spirit, with the smoke, and the things get better here on our side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, light growing. So protect Warnock, protect Osaf, and may those other two peoples, if they are with darkness, that the darkness may be exposed and the light may take over. Okay, so guys, sorry, is it like it's like a mountain? It's like a nightclub. All we have is smoke. Okay. So, oh my God, oof. So now got in my ass. So anyways, it's a lot of smoke now. So anyway, so I'll leave it here. No, guys, that does not hurt. I don't think. No, I don't think it hurts. Seriously, no, it doesn't. Because guys, seriously, it's like this is a tough times. I like it. Okay, sorry. Ooh. What? I think I like this ritual. Oh my God, even though a package of mine was stolen that had sage. I didn't pick up when it arrived, so okay. I'm just gonna stop it. Okay. So okay, so guys, okay, so here we are, huh? Okay. So we're ready. Okay. Now, guys, I feel it feels good. It feels strong. It feels stronger. No, really, seriously, it feels good, guys. So it feels good. No, honestly, I feel it. I feel this whole thing. I really, guys, and I feel that. I feel the energy lifting. Because those dark forces, guys, they've been there for decades, okay, and we're used to the territory, and they want to make it. They want that to continue, but it's too late, dark forces. Not now. Not time. Not this time. Sorry. I just want to get my hair tied because I get distracted as if it's not, my hair is like out there. So, okay. Oh my God, that was intense. I feel it. I don't know if you felt it. I feel it. So, wow. Now let's talk about the bombshell. What? Oh, guys, wow. And I remember, Frances, she had said something like, oh my God, does it ever end? It's like it almost gets us more disgusted. But I feel I was telling her, and she agreed that like, this is actually a wonderful thing to hear it because it's like, first of all, it's almost live. It happened on Saturday, the call. And then it's about this election. And I remember I had seen all these cards about that had to do with money, but maybe, I wonder, if it's the votes or whatever, but I just still thought it was like so great because it makes it much harder to cheat. You know what I mean? Everybody who's directly involved with the cheating, everybody like that is going to be at least nervous. Okay, so I thought it was a great thing. And then I had written, guys, I should have posted it earlier because I had finished this earlier, but it was so many things happening. But anyway, so like I wrote all these questions because there's so much going on. So, okay, so, oh my God, sorry, stuff with the smoke is okay, but maybe it's clearing, it's good. So, okay, so So let's get started, okay, with the questions. There's a lot of questions. I'm glad I wrote it down because it's so much. Okay, so Jeannie had a question that I think is, it's maybe a good place to start. It's about the senators, those senators who are still saying, saying that, challenging the whatever the election. So her question was, well, now that this call has been made public, how will affect? I rephrase a little bit. But how will it affect the actions of the I said my words, seditionist senators like Ted Cruz and others on Wednesday? So we know that they're planning to do this on the 6th, right? So now that all this stuff, I saw that Ted Cruz, he's so hapless and he doesn't have a spine. He's already kind of changing this song a little bit. So 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 I feel like I want to know how are they thinking? How is this going to affect their actions? Are they aware of what's going on? You know what I mean? So what's going on now? You know what I mean? Because okay, so tell me. So guys, it's really interesting because I feel this like this energy of like, I don't want to say the devil, the devil illusion, the whole thing where they think they're like gods. Oh yeah, we're gonna change. Who cares about democracy? Because their whole this ideology, guys. I told you before that book, Democracy and Change, has been they've had this ideology for decades. Okay, so they're finally applying this. Who cares about democracy? I don't care about democracy. I don't care about democracy. Do you? I don't care about democracy. Who cares? So finally, they get so excited, and they get the more they win, the more they are able to lie to people and get away with it. The more they get bold, and the more they, what I mean, they like convince themselves that they're just like gods. And yesterday I was thinking about it, and I saw this image of the Greek myth of Icarus, the man who found these wings that they were made out of wax, and he started wearing the wings, and then he got too close to the sun, and the sun melted the wings, and he fell down to the ground. Like, in other words, I think the same thing with them. They think they're so above, even though the imagery of the Greek myths are not Christian necessarily, right? It's like it's similar. It's like you think that you're bigger, you're like the gods, and you can fly, but there's a limit. Okay, if you start getting close to the sun, you melt and you fall. And that's what I think we're seeing here. That they're starting to like, they're like so excited, they really believe in it because there's no, there have been no checks and balances on their power, and they have not lost anything thus far, right? So they're like, whatever. It's like a troll thing. Oh, whatever. Look at these liberals. So then I see that, especially Holly, he's like, that pull of like they're doing something wrong, and they're like, he hears the voices like, oh, maybe I went too far, but then he's like, kind of like, oh no, it's gonna be a payoff. It's gonna work. And then, guys, sorry, I'm like, this thing is bothering me, but it's like I start seeing that something happens, and I saw that the prayer, in other words, that we do works, in the sense that it starts to weaken their power. Like the evil beliefs they have don't carry as, oh my God, things constantly fall. The evil powers they have are not as, they just don't go as far as they used to. Even for them, it seems like they can't convince themselves. So it's really like this. They can't convince themselves. They realize that there is a limit. And it's not just the fear, is that this arrival of the limitation, something they haven't, but just as the Greek myth happens, the thing about the Greek myth and why it's called, why in the sense it's a tragedy, is that by the time you realize it, it's too late. You're done. You fall. It's not as if they have the chance, because they're so drunk with their bullshit, that by the time they realize they're flying too close to the sun, and the wings are melting, they fall down immediately. There is, it's not a very general, not like, oh, let's them think about it for a little bit. Let's like, they've had all the chances in the world, right, to like think about what they're doing. But no, they're like, oh, huh. They're bragging. They're like bragging about, they're committing a crime and bragging about it. It comes a time when, and enough is enough. So that's where we are. That's what I see. They're like, when when too when it's too much. Okay. And they're like, and you just see, guys, that the Republicans are now supposedly, I don't even know that I believe it. They're supposedly like fighting with each other now. Like the joke New York Times headline about Dems in disarray. Now it's Republicans in disarray, really, because of this. Like the ones that are going with this, and they're like, enough is enough. And so just quickly here, what is going to happen to these senators? Like, how are they? Because someone said like there should be known as a seditionist 12 or something. I love it. I think they should go down in history like this. What's going to happen to them? Guys, even in like, let's say in a year, like how are they going to be remembered? What's going to happen? Okay, now let me just focus on today. So what's going to happen with them in the next week or two? Okay, the next weeks up until the inauguration. I see that they're starting to like, say these things and then they stop. They just don't say anything. They hope to be forgotten. It's not going to be like this because once they realize that shit is really hitting the fan. Because guys, the call changed everything. What? Did you hear something? There was like a weird voice. Is it my phone or something? What the hell? Did you hear like guys, this is like some strange shit. Huh. I don't know what the hell is that. I don't know, guys. There was like a, like a weird like, oh, you know what is it? Turn off the Bluetooth. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I don't know, guys. Listen, I hear sometimes, a little odd lately. So anyway, so they hope no one. It's sort of like a person who was planning to rob a bank, and they realize the cops are around, and then they have to pretend like they were not there to rob the bank. What the hell was that? I don't know what it said, guys. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe it was a battery thing. Sometimes they say a woman. Yeah, it was like because my thing, the battery is going down for my ear thing. Maybe that's what it was. Doesn't really matter. But it was like a. Oh, it's like now it's playing the song I was listening to. Yeah, it's the phone. Independent woman. Destiny's Child. I don't know. Sorry. So anyway, so sorry. I don't know how, it's maybe, how sometimes there's voice things that it triggers that thing. So anyway, so that's what it was. So that's fine. That's funny. Okay. So okay. So anyway, going back here, guys. Okay. So that's the thing. Now they pretend like it doesn't happen. And then I see that they're like, they lost it because, they were riding the wave of fakeness for like several years, 5 years even, guys. So how long has this bullshit machine been going on? And they realize it doesn't work and they don't know what to say or what to do. So it's saying their nightmare comes true, right? That people will mask them, but they believe, their whole political careers, they have been doing bullshit forever. So honestly, it's like they believe their job is to bullshit. They think they're actors, essentially. They're like, well, we're here to help out the business people who make America great, and whatever, these bullshit people, they think we're smart, we have money or whatever. Like, it's like they just, because they've been so protected this whole time that so okay so but as we know, guys, those people, I don't think they really believe in Trump. Their whole game is opportunity. They are opportunists. So that's the story. Now I'm getting the cards together. So that's where I think it backfires, it gets weakened, and they don't know what to do and they don't know what to say. It's going to be really, honestly, embarrassing for them, regardless of what they're charged with or not. It's just like becomes an embarrassment forever. Okay. Now. Okay. So next, and it's saying, guys, it's going to be remembered like it's going to be remembered sort of like the people that supported Nixon in the history books. Are going to be like, oh, there were those people. Oh my God, can you believe them? They were they were buying into this or they were supporting this guy. It's like, oh God, what an embarrassment. So this is gonna go in, to history like this. So anyway, so let me go back here. So okay, so now, so that's always interesting, guys. This is interesting. Now, oh my God. Now let's go to today. Jesus. Okay. The first question, it's interesting that I asked about Brian Kemp, but Brian Kemp is really not involved in this. Because okay, my theory, guys, that I was thinking about this. Maybe I'll start with this, because my theory is that the reason why this guy is doing all these things is because he knows there's an investigation in place already, and that he has nothing to lose. He has some sort of immunity, and because guys, we know, I mean, it's not a conspiracy theory thing, is that there's people die. If you reveal the secrets about election, like what they do the elections, there was a guy that died in the air helicopter. Remember the guy with the voting machines? They died in like 2009 or something. This is very, very scary for people who reveal this stuff, information related to election, like changing votes. So I think ultimately the reason why this guy said, it's not that I don't think he's doing a good thing, but I feel like he has protection from the from the FBI, honestly, because for a person to do something like this, don't you think a person to do something like this randomly, especially in the red states like that, it's dangerous. It's dangerous for them, honestly, right? So what is going on behind the scenes about it? Does he have a protection? Okay, really, that's what I think. I don't, because it's not, okay, guys, it's not that I'm cynical and I don't think there's heroic people out there, but I just think that this guy, you know what I mean? Like, don't you think that he has to have some sort of protection to come out with this stuff? Okay, so tell me. Yes, I think so. I think there's law enforcement. I do think, guys. Okay, is the FBI in bed? Because what I believe, and I think I may have seen this before, is that the FBI is embedded in this. Okay, and they've been looking at this for a long time. And because, guys, let's get real. Brian Kemp is very corrupt. So it's not as if like he's a nice guy. I just feel like the reason why he's going against Trump is because he has been offered some sort of deal, and he has to talk, right? It's not as if he has a choice even. So so that's why, and I think this guy is connected to Brian Kemp, and I do believe the guy is doing definitely the right thing. But okay, let's see. Is Brian Kemp wired? What's going on with Brian Kemp? Because Brian Kemp is he's a horrible person, and the fact that he's going against Trump in a very non-Republican way, okay, it seems to me that he's under pressure, not from the Republic, from others. Okay, so what's going on with Brian Kemp? Okay. Something a long time. Oh, look, smoking gun evidence. Oh, the mob. So for a long time, there's the smoking gun evidence of this is the mob. So there's the evidence that he's been working on this for a long time. Okay. So let's see more. Okay, the Amika, oh, sorry, is the friend. The woman exposing the enemy. So it could, this could be Stacey Abrams, it could be others. This is like the negative conversation. So in other words, it's suggesting that there's evidence for a long time of the corruption in Georgia voting. And so they're releasing this now because it's not just this, there's more evidence, okay? Wait, okay, tell me about what is it thinking now? How does he feel? I think the rope is around his neck. I don't think it's not like it's up to him. When he gets to the point where you're in serious trouble legally and it's not about what you want. No, it's a chance down. It's not what you want. No. Oh, guys, looks interesting card. Secrets. sometimes it's interesting because this sometimes has to do with women or the other woman. So victory upside down, chaos. So it's this. I think, guys, it is the time for the secrets to be unleashed. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Secret. I have secrets. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. Audrey's saying. Maybe he exactly. I just think, guys, but the situations like this, they don't just have evidence. They are embedded in listening to everything. When we see these investigations, it's not just they have one piece of paper or something. It's like they get in and they have to, because they have to dismantle the whole network. It's not just a one-time thing. It's like they have to go in, especially since it's an organization. I'm sorry, it's RICO. You know what I mean? Like it really is. Oh no, coffin. Looks good for the ham. Looks good for the ham. Looks good for the ham. Oh, and election. This is election. Choice, making choice. So, and coffin election. And that this is network, but also dreams. So it's like end of the election network. So trash is still election. Problems coming. Yeah, problems coming. So in other words, guys, I think there's stuff about to drop. Like not, I'm not even interested in necessarily when the big story comes out. But I don't, because guys, I do not buy for a moment that Brian Kemp is like, oh, he's such a good man. He's really, he developed courage. You know how the narrative is like, oh yeah, now some Republicans are thinking about the country. Oh, they think no, they don't. No, they're no. That's not the point. That's not the point. So this is it. So anyway, so this is the situation, okay? And I think the efforts also, someone say, you guys are mentioning here, that is mentioning Stacey Abrams. I'm seeing also Stacey Abrams, how she organizes so much. Georgia, and especially the African American community, is so organized that nothing can stop them. They really have done an outstanding job in face of all the oppression, all the everything that's done against them. Seriously, like guys, the efforts are obvious to disenfranchise their voting. So this is difficult. It's like, what is harder for them is the amount of people who vote. This is something they can't stop, right? It's easier when it's the easiest thing for them is to prevent people from showing up at the voting booth after they vote or send the ballots, right? But once they vote, it's tougher. So, oh, really? What's that for them? No. So this is interesting. Okay, so this is it now. Okay, I go back to the questions. Okay, so is the Georgia Secretary of State wired and recording? Yes. I think he has a lot of security, guys. This is normal. Even if he wasn't collaborating with the FBI, he needs a lot of security. Because the other scary thing is that the people that could attack him are local. So you need, in a way, you need to bring the federal police because the local networks are completely corrupt. Guys, I remember watching there's a series on Hulu, and other things. I think even maybe it's called the FBI Files or something. It's like all these famous cases, and one of them is the Dixie Mafia. It's like a southern thing. I don't know, guys. It's some complicated thing. So it's a little bit like that. It's like a mafia. So that's why they need a lot of protection, because there's no joke. The powerful people involved in this. Okay. So okay, how long? And the second, how long has what looks like an investigation been going on for? Because guys, it's saying it's interesting. It's saying something like so okay, so I feel like it's been going on for, I don't know why I get 7 years, but it's going on for a long time. Because even the stuff that happened in the 2016 election, which was like the data vote thing was open. It's what it's saying. It's like this, the FBI and stuff, like in cases like this, it doesn't just find evidence. It finds evidence, then it starts with the small fish and the bigger fish and the little fish and this and that, and it goes up slower. So it's saying that it's not enough in cases like this. They're saying they have to catch them in action. And the 2018 election were also not legit. But I guess I don't know, guys. I don't quite understand why haven't they arrested this people for? I don't quite understand why, but it is what it is. Okay, and it's saying the reason why we don't hear about the other things in the other states is because the investigation was very focused. You know what I mean? Focused on Georgia, I guess. And people had to infiltrate the GOP or the you know what I mean? So so you know what I mean? So this is it. Now let me go back here to the other question. So how will this impact the outcome of the Georgia election on Monday? So guys, this is so big today, even thank God we're having this conversation now, because obviously this is going to impact the election. And Trump, he has been, and you could hear him on the call saying something like, well, but GOP voters are not showing up. He's repeating. And if you're a Trump supporter, you listen to that, you're going to believe him. The whole point of the Trump supporters is that they believe anything he says. So if he says that people are not showing up at the polls, they believe it. They're like, oh, Trump said it's essentially, Trump is not encouraging. He's not saying, please, guys, let's make sure that the GOP voters shows up. He's not saying that at all. In fact, he's saying, if you don't change the votes, more people are going to skip, like more Republicans are not going to vote. Right. So yes. So how is this now? All this stuff coming out, what's going to happen? I see an image of Trump being handcuffed. And I see that the people who are like the people that plan to, either steal ballots or not process something, they're like, why do I want to? It's like they're saying that there's like the spot, those spotlights that sometimes when I see that a lot when here in New York, they're filming movies or something. They have these very bright lights on the streets. Like, why would you want to commit a crime when you know everybody's watching? It makes no sense, right? So the whole point of all of this, that the reasons why it worked before is because it was very much on the down low. When and they're making it clear that it's being investigated, why would you do that? Why would you risk, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So this is huge. Why would you risk whatever you're going to do? TFP was saying because Stacey Abrams' judge now has paper ballots, so they can't cheat like when she was running against Kemp. Yeah, I don't know exactly, guys, how this reason, but I feel like, again, all the people that are involved in this are afraid for their lives because they're part of this mafia-like network, and they can't. I think they're more afraid of being caught than losing the election. To them, they fear, again, this feeling is that this election, it's okay to lose it. What is not okay is to expose the network, because that means we'll never win elections again, because all the elections are fake, right? So you know what I mean? So that's why and it's saying that the FBI, the FBI is like, I told you, they have the rope around his neck, Brian Kemp's neck, because they have a lot of evidence. So he has to essentially act like, imagine he's pretending to be a normal like a normal person who follows the law. He does not in reality do that, but that's he knows that he's effed, so he has to do as law enforcement, what I mean, he has to act like like he's not a criminal. And if he does, again, but his political career is over. I don't know if he will end up. It depends on how, how it is. It depends on how much you collaborate with this investigation. Are you going to collaborate with the investigation? Huh? So it's interesting. I'll find it interesting. So, okay, now. So again, how will this impact the outcome? Not the outcome, again, the first part of the information is that it's going to dissuade people from engaging in the cheating plans they had, because they don't want to get caught. And then number two, I see Stacey Abrams celebrating. I see Kelly low floor. She's like, "Thank you, guys," and then she like gets off stage and she's crying. Oh, sad for her, Kelly. Kelly crying. Oh, Kelly, sorry for her. Sorry her. Sorry for her. Oh, you know what I'm getting also about her, guys? I don't, is she from Georgia? I don't believe she is. Or she wasn't living in Georgia before. She moved back just to run for office. Isn't she? I don't know, guys. Do you know anything about it? I have a feeling that that's not it, because the guy was the head of of like some finance thing here in New York, wasn't she? I don't know, guys, that she was really from Georgia or Atlanta or something. So my sense that what I mean to say is that the reason why she ran in Georgia is because she thought that with all the cheating going on, she could easily win. Since she had money, you know what I mean. A cheat friendly state. That means she could get more stuff. Could get more out of it, right? So she's like, oh, but I spent like millions of dollars of my own money, and now look at me. I'm just like, I didn't win. I bought it. I just bought it. Interesting. So she grew up in Illinois. Exactly. Like I feel like there was a plan to try to get her into the Senate, but she is not from there. I'm sorry. I just get this feeling that she is like they planned that she was going to move there, and she was going to like run because it's easier to cheat. Okay, seriously, easier to cheat. And what money talks. It's like, and she grew up in Illinois. Guys, I'm 100% sure that in Illinois it'd be a little harder to get ahead, okay, on money alone, because it's not a blue state necessarily. I'm sorry, it's not a red state. Yes, I am making the equivalency that red states are more corrupt. Yes, true. You know what I mean? So I think it makes sense that she chose Georgia, and so to run from there. Okay, and because it would be like, it's one of those states where people would move to just to, because you know so okay, so she's like, oh, she's a little sad, and Purdue is drunk. So guys, I think that, imagine this is like a historical loss. Okay, it's a historical loss. So okay, so now, so let's see. Let's see how does okay, now I like this answer here, but how does Trump's tape, this is in general, how does Trump's tape affect the people who would vote, the Republicans that would have voted for Trump, or Republicans? How do they, how does this impact? They're like, they're saying the problem is there was a lot of confusion. People who voted for Trump like Trump because he was a very black and white, easy answers person. Whenever there's complications, they don't like it. Oh, it's deep state, huh? More than 3 words. The deep state. It's a complicated deep state. Deep state. Deep state. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So very interesting here. Okay. So okay, so how, okay, tell me how did this impact the voter turnout? Because let me actually change the question a little bit, go to a different question related, which is that okay, what was it I wrote here? At some point, guys, I said something like, is Trump working? I think it's one of the questions. Is Trump, oh, it was okay, it was an article. Okay. Oh, this is actually the title of an article. Will Trump derail the Georgia GOP or put them over the top? And this is the question. What, you know what I mean? Is he going to, I think we know the answer, but it would be interesting to see what the cards say. Is he going to help the GOP, or is he really going to derail? Because that's what I think. It was a tight election to begin with, but him getting involved and essentially going after the GOP, I think that's what it looks like to me. But what will be the result? Will he help or harm the GOP? Judgment negative. White House. Oh. Keeping what he wants. Interesting. Important revelation, which is the audio. I got the information. Oh, this is, guys, this is a letter, but sometimes it could be, it's a piece of paper, it could be votes. Oh, the gifts upside down. So, oh no, guilty. No, not good for him. Not good for him. Guilty again. Money. Sometimes money could be the votes, could be pentacles, it could be the financial things. Guilty money Money, guilty money deals. Disgrace. Ah, no, no, no. Burn the building. Ah, enemy. Oh yeah. Oh no, business upside down. So, enemy everywhere. Enemies everywhere. Oh yeah. The lords. Oh yeah. No. The man. The man. The man. The man. The man. Unexpected. No, came out unexpected. White House upside. That's right. The White House influence. So no. So the answer is no. He has not helped the GOP. In fact, he brought disgrace. He brought disgrace. He is a disgrace, and he brought disgrace. It's exactly that Ted saying he wants to bring down the GOP as revenge for not helping him get elected. He doesn't care about them. Guys, so true, don't you think? I think so. I think it's very much about that. He doesn't care. He doesn't really care. I don't think nobody's. Oh, he really cared. No, said no one ever. So this is it. It's like, and honestly, I feel like secretly he's like, that's why they're losing, because they don't support me. Look at what happened to them. This is what happens to people who don't say I'm a genius, I'm God, I'm this. Look at them. What do you think is gonna happen? Huh. Disgusting. So it's true. So okay, now. So now. So anyway, so guys, I think it's good for now. What is Trump feeling right now? That was clever, huh? Guys, okay, let's talk about one pause here. The call, guys, it was amazing. I loved it, for many reasons. One of them was to see, there's a whole people, oh, Trump is crazy, he can't do things, but you realize in the call that he knows. I do think that his advisors probably gave him a script. He was repeating certain things. There was some degree of a script, but he was very thorough. He was very insistent. And the news came out today that he called this guy 18 times. This is the first time he spoke to him. So, in other words, when Trump wants something, he can make it happen. It's just that he's not interested in actually like COVID or anything that is not about him. He was very engaged, right? It's obvious that he's much more capable than he sounds. Even though people said, oh, look at the crazy things he was saying, to me he sounded very smart. Okay, not smart in the way that we think of smart, but smart as in Machiavellian. Smart as in he was very thorough in the ways that he was going to kind of threaten the guy. He did it in multiple ways and repeated, you know what I mean? I thought he was very thorough, even though it's like, and this is the logic that we in some ways we have to understand, right? Which is that it doesn't make sense to us, but there's definitely a logic in this, which is that it's about threatening the person, giving them the talking points that they should repeat, and making it all very clear, you know? So that's the story. That's what I want to. That's what I want to say. It's not really. So this is, and now So then we can go back to the question: what is Trump feeling right now? Because clearly the strategy was obvious in the call. They change. They keep repeating the things. They all, and guys, Mark met all these people. Several people on the call were repeating the, you know. So it's like very organized, even though, like I said, he uses the clown method. It's very organized. He knows exactly what he wants out of the situation, and he goes for it. And he doesn't care if it threatens the family. He says, he repeats. It's like, this is the game, guys. In a way, the game that we can't. Don't fall into the trap of believing, oh my God, it's a lie what he's saying. Of course it is. That's how manipulative people win. They lie. And we're just naive. I don't say we're naive, but you know what I mean? Like, that's how they operate. That's their game. And I think in some ways the tape exposed his game better than anything else, because it's happening right now. Think about it. This is a gift. It's happened a couple of days ago. Essentially the call was revealed like the day after it happened, even probably 24 hours before, even not even 24 hours. Okay. So this is it now. How is Trump feeling right now? He's like nauseated. I can't. It's interesting. He's like, he wants to hide. He feels like he wants to hide. Because it's like he lied so well. This is the thing. He's like, but I did such a great job. I said exactly what I wanted to say. I did. I repeated the lies I said, because I've shared with you sometimes the techniques of disinformation. And one of the things they do is that they find something that is true, and they smudge the center. So for example, so what, I don't know if you watched the press conference with the Secretary of State, where he refuted every lie. It was amazing. He said, oh, he made a claim that 19,000 felons voted, and he's like, well, actually, there was like 2 of them vote. It was something like or like 17 suspected felons, because we could tell if they have a parole, something like that. It was just like, it was a lie. Everything was a lie, and it was peeled bit by bit. And so that, you know what I mean? And the guy's a lawyer. It's like, you know what I mean? He's thorough, the Secretary of State. So Trump came in with all those powerful people, and it didn't work. And it's like, I think he's more, is the game, you know, it's like, it's the clown show. He believed, like he believed that he could just come in with his goons. It's an act, guys. In other words, it's a mind game, and it's not working, and it's making him, not just making him crazy, but he knows he's like, he can't escape. Okay, so now let's see how the cards say. How's Trump feeling, huh? Oh no, guys, no. What a thing. Painful ending for him. No. Knife for him. I hear kids a knife. Knife for him. Oh. Sorry, I could not resist. I remember. I don't know how. I don't have swords, but I have knife. One knife here. So, 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 so anyway, so here, yeah, so painful. Oh no, really? Is he feeling how a painful ending for him? Now balance, karma, painful ending because karma coming, karma on the knocking on the door here. Oh yeah, oh my god, I love it. Look, so painful ending, and then the temperance is balanced. Like karma came, bitch. The fool upside down. It means I was a fool. How you're a fool? You look like a fool. You look like a fool. Because that's what you are. You're a fool. Unclear doubts. Doubts? There's no doubts for me. No. Oh, or also, guys, look how interesting. The clouds, the sun came, light came to shine the light on the doubts that he was spreading. Blocked. Bitches blocked. You're about to lose your job. Oh, yeah. You're about to lose your job. Oh, it's blocked. Stop. In the name of love. Stop. In the name of love. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, too late. Interesting. He's waiting in the White House. Guys, you know, interesting. Look, he's waiting in the White House. And he's like, oh, no. Do I have to go? I don't want to go. No. Is it time? No. There was a bug in the computer. I think is 2020. It's 2019, no? Oh, he's sick. Oh no. Oh no. The woman. That's you. How's he feel? Yeah. The local enemy. Like he's the enemy. He's been exposed as the enemy. Oh. Spence, there is hope. There is hope here. For who? It was a mistake. There's a mistake. Like I feel like he felt hopeful. He felt like he did this because he thought they was gonna go get him somewhere. But this is a mistake, an early thing that was abort. No pun intended, abort. But it was like removed. It didn't work. It was foolish trial. The doctor is the solution. So whatever he thought was gonna work didn't. So it's over. It's over. It's over. So. Oh God, you know, Star Chat has, guys, I love that knife. Recently because I moved, I didn't have knives, so I got this. It's really inexpensive, colorful knives. I love color. It's so nice from Cuisinart. Yeah, nobody's paying me. I'll just say it. I just say, because I like the colorful thing. So that's it. That's what he's feeling. And he seems to be very aware of it. He seems to know exactly what could happen to him because the nightmare he was always very aware of his nightmare. Okay. What will Trump and people on this? Okay. Now, will Trump and people on this call going to be indicted for? Are they going to be indicted for? Guys, all these people on the call, are they going to be indicted for this? Oh yeah. I see that their heads bowed down and they have the prison uniform and the handcuff. So are the people on the call, not just Trump, are they going to be, just quickly, are they going to be indicted for it? Huh? Came out, Tres. The plan. This is the plan. Came out. Fun. Upside down. Letter. There's letter. Letter information. Letter. There is letter. There is letter, you know. Everybody go, oh, Justice. Oh, hi there. Hello, this is Justice calling. I have a conversation with some of these people. Now, this is interesting. This is money, but it could also be votes. Okay, so is it some things? He's gonna have to go through some things. Oh yeah, maybe no. What things? Oh here, public. Now the internet of public. So oh, answer. We have key. We have answer here. Yeah, we have everything. Teresh. Treason. Lack of loyalty. Oh no, obstacle. Oh no, really? Oh, impeachment an obstacle. Oh. So sad for them. Foreign something foreign. A trip. They want trip. There was a big prize. I was gonna be elected. It was genius. You don't have to run. You don't care about votes. You just like change the votes. It's so great. I love it. Why asking me just because I wanted to like win in a different way? Yeah, so look, the foreign connect from foreign connect from. Oh no, yeah, the justice is onto them. Oh, yeah, we're onto you, motherfuckers. We're onto you. We're onto you. Because guys, this is something that we haven't even, because of all the everyday news that we deal with Trump, we haven't even begun to discuss a whole other scandal about how they have the GOP gave Russia voter data in 2016. So all it's saying in some ways that these people are involved in sharing data with Russians. Oh, and the other thing, guys, that if you notice towards the end of the call, Mark Meadows was asking for voter data. That's what he was asking, their names and everything. He wanted that information and the Secretary of State refused to give it to him. Can you imagine? Like, this is how bad it is, guys. Think about it. This is how bad it is. They were caught on tape asking for voter information. So, yeah, no, I blame a lot of it on Moscow Mitch. You know what? I have to say something else, guys. I disagree. Not that the Moscow Mitch is innocent, but I said before several times, the level, like election cheating is local. Okay, so it has a lot to do with local networks. It's completely about local networks. So no, I think that we have to stop this magic thinking where there's like one person. This is widespread and has been going on for decades. This stuff would not have worked unless there was close collaboration of local people, not necessarily like, of course, they're like okay with it. But I don't think that, for example, if Mitch McConnell went into Georgia and said, let's organize, he would not be able to do it because he doesn't know it necessarily each county. So this makes sense. So I think it's important for us to recognize the local level. This very much happens at the local level. And so guys, and the other thing about this is the thing, it's like, it's not helpful to have the easy, simple answers. The answer, and I said, please read the book, Democracy in Chains. This has been going on, guys, for decades, okay? And it's just that their plan was really to dismantle democracy and to make it so that the votes don't matter, to prevent people from voting and to change, putting in power people they care, only the people they liked that represented their values. So it's just something, it's the hard thing is to accept that this is so as big as it is, because it's big. And it's not just one. It's like, oh, guys, of course, Mitch McConnell is a genius in what he does, but there's hundreds of others that could take his place. It's not about one person. It's about the system. This is why the RICO thing is important, So, seriously, like, and, guys, not that, again, obviously I'm not defending Trump, but how come Trump got to this, right? How could Trump get to this? Like, think about it. If get to this, because there's a system in place. He didn't build the system. He didn't build the system in Georgia. It was there before. So, okay. So, and I think, and guys, and the thing is, like, also just another piece of information. There are texts online that were shared from Julian Assange when he was communicating with Don Jr. in 2016. His instructions to Don Jr. were challenge the election, say that it's illegal, say this. This is like a technique, Okay, it's not. This is all I'm saying this to you. Maybe I'm repeating a few things that I've said before, but what I'm saying to you is that this is a plan, and there's very intelligent people involved in this, and they are organized and they know what they're doing. It's not a coincidence. It's not a bunch of people like saying things. It's real and it's serious. Okay, so anyway, so that's why. So okay, so now jump. Okay, I just don't think that there's time to impeach guys. You know, right? So I don't think. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so Trump is clearly okay. So now, will Trump? Yes, they're going to be indicted. Now, Trump is clearly threatening the guy and his family. Will he and his goons be indicted for these threats? Because I felt so badly for the guy. You know, for how guys the threats. Like I said on the call, he's very organized about how he threatens the person multiple times using multiple ways. He's like, oh, you know, it's like it's very clear how he does that. So is because I feel, guys, if you do this to somebody like that, if you're a very powerful person and you do that, you should go to prison for this. And I almost wish that the guy would sue him, civil suit, because it's, don't you think it's so scary for a person like that? So what happens? What happens? Is he going to be indicted for this? Oh, look, the children, the past protector, gifts, informations. Interesting. So the unwise or younger people. So you know, I don't know, guys, but what I'm understanding here is that there could be, you know, they could have information of all, you know, information about the people, their children or something like that. I'm serious. Like, I don't think, I would not put it past them to try to kill the guy or whatever. I don't think anything's actually. Well, let me ask about this guy. Let me ask about this guy, guys. You know, honestly, is he going to be okay? Honestly, like, think about it. Is he going to be okay? Okay, so okay, is he going to be okay? I think it's even possible that he could go into witness protection for a little while, especially if he's going to testify on later cases. So this is it. Okay, so this is it now. Mark, now this is interesting. Mark Meadows was another call. Now the other, that's another one, guys. That okay. So he could be heard asking for, you know, doing all these things. So will he be indicted? What's going to happen to him? I see, guys. I see him kneeling like he's a Christian, right, person, and he's like, oh, kneeling and everything, and he's like, it was like the whole. Okay, so here is this could be the voting thing. Things are gonna fall. It causes things to fall apart for him. Look, the gamblers, the mob. Okay, foreign. This is what's interesting. There's been a lot of cards showing the connection. Oh, nice for him. Mark Meadows, very good for him. Very good for him. Talking secrets. Oh, that's right. He was talking the secrets about the older man, or for a long time, something like that. Okay, so literato, the lawyer, White House, information about the White House, conversations. That's it. Conversations again. Many conversations about Trump, the big prize. So in other words, it suggests that there's plenty of information or recordings of him doing all of this. I don't believe that he's okay, does he know what the trouble he's in? He's worried. He's like talking to his family. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go pray. Guys, I know that he was friends with, which one? I think it was a friends with Elijah Cummings. Was he, there was his famous friendship with someone. So okay, so tell me. Yeah, he's like this. He's like, because it's saying that he thought that he could do this because guys, those far right people, there was a lot of power, a lot of money around them, and everybody, like, for a long time. So they felt like they were nothing would ever happen to them because there was always going to be somebody more powerful who's going to rescue them. And now they started to realize they're going to have to take the fall. Some people are going to fall, and they're just going to fall. And I think Mark Meadows is realizing, guys, because Mark Meadows, he goes back to the days of, like, what is it called? The the Tea Party, which is famously connected to the Kochs and destroying the government. So it's all of this, the fake rebellion when they get power. Um, okay, so this is the thing. So I want to ask actually Elijah Cummings, like, how does he see this, and how does he see Mark Meadows' fate? Because I never really, okay, I guess I understand, but I'm so disgusted by these Republicans. It's amazing they could be friends with them, but so what does Elijah Cummings think of Mark Meadows? What does he think? Yeah, he's praying, and he's like, I see also that Elijah Cummings is like throwing petals from the sky. I feel like, in other words, he's having dreams or having realizations that this is going to happen, and that they believe in guys. Okay, I don't. It's like, they see that they were on the wrong side. He's like, yeah, he's on the wrong side of religion. He's using it to achieve very selfish goals. So so it's gonna happen. I just think that it's like David is asking, do they truly think Trump is second coming of Christ? I think their whole philosophy was the end justify the means. It was saying, like, yes, we know that this is not kosher, this is not legit, but you know what? We're just doing this because we want to have a Christian righteous country or something like that. And now, and guys, of course, all along they knew that this was effed up, but the idea, the way they justified it was like, oh, but I'm doing this because we know we're doing this because it's we have to clean the country up, it's a mess and whatever. So but now they've always known, come on, they've always known that it's a fake thing. They've always known that what they're doing is, people, they knew that they know right from wrong, but they justify the wrong with saying, well, but you know what, we're going to create a unified America of the Christian right, or something like that. And now they see that it didn't work, because I do think that he knew all along, and a lot of them, most, they do know, guys, they do. Because you know what it is, how do you fake stuff? Have you seen, okay, like when you see a real preacher, when you go to a real church, I'm not saying, not that I would expect anybody to be perfect, but you could tell the person cares, okay? And like, I just, you know what I'm saying, like, there's just something, I don't really, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, like, they know. I think they know exactly. No, they know, come on, they know. I'm sorry, like, you know what I mean, they know, of course they know. It's just for us, I think it's not that we're pure, our minds are pure. Okay, our minds are pure, we don't think the way they do. Okay, and that's the difference. We don't have the cuckoo, they guys, oh, look at the Paula White and those people. Come on, like, seriously, did I not know? Oh, I had no idea. I'm shocked that she was. I thought she really cared about everybody. No, she didn't. Okay, so okay, so now they realize, oh, and I think it's like, I see the Mark Meadows, like, he's like praying, and now he realizes there's a spotlight on him, and now he's like, okay, let me think about how I'm gonna. It's like a criminal that is caught, and they have to think about the story they're gonna tell the police, and it's gonna has to be a clean story. It's the psychopaths that lie, like, oh yeah, no, I saw this body, I found the body, and And it was just like, I don't know, my wife, she was like not feeling well. And then like, and it turns out the guy had drowned the wife or something in the bathtub. Oh, she just, I was like, honey, where are you? And then it turns out her body was there. But actually, no, he did drown the wife. That's kind of, that's how, how it is. Okay. So, okay. Now, okay, Mark, okay. So this is the story. So yeah, that downfall. Yes. Well, now, how are the election deniers feeling right now? We kind of asked about the senators, but in general, okay, in general, how are they feeling? How are they feeling? They don't like to be exposed. It's saying that it as it happens when the devil, the devil works or whatever. It all works better when it's hidden. When it's the work of the works of the devil are more effective when there's the obscure. It's obscured. It's opaque. When something is brought to the light, it does not look good. It doesn't look good. So those people feel bad, not because they have conscience, but because people could see for themselves. And that is always the hardest for the devil's work. Devil is like, it's all about illusion and all those things. And so that's when they, but if something like the call, that's why I say, guys, that call is so brilliant, because it shows everything, like the bullshit, the way they think and how they repeat and how they work together. It's not just Trump, it's all these people. And apparently there's a woman who's some famous, like a conservative lawyer or whatever, who was like, they were surprised that she was working on. So it's like, it's really, you know what I mean? Because come on, guys, this shit has been happening. We know that has been happening. But the only difference is they were caught. Now we hear what they talk about. We hear. So, so that's the difference. It's not like they did never happen. It's that they were caught, and when they are exposed, because their whole thing is the facade. When it's all creating a fake facade, and when the truth of who they are is exposed, oh my God, oh I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, I apologize. Oh, apologize. No, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. So okay, so that how they're feeling right now, they're feeling like they worked. Saying we worked very hard to create a perfect mask, a perfect phony mask, and now that the mask is exposed, they don't even know who they are. They started to create the mask, and they believe the mask so much, and it's giving me the image of, what was his name? That guy, Josh, not Josh. You know what I'm talking about? That guy, the Holly. Is that Josh? Oh my God, that guy is so phony. Jesus Christ, he's the phoniest person ever. Right? He's so phony. So Phony, Mr. Phony, call him Mr. Phony. Call him Mr. Phony. He's the phoniest of, I'm the phoniest of them all. So he's like, oh, now, oh my God, now I have to like, who am I? Like, they don't know how to be legit. They just have there's nothing about them that's authentic. Guys, they just have no authenticity at all. So fake, so fake. So, okay, so let's see here. Okay, so okay. Do they quote unquote get that justice is just around the corner, or is the Russian compromise that powerful? In other words, do they? I think I answered this question earlier at the beginning, but let me quickly ask again. Do they know that they have been caught and that they're going down, or are they, or do they still have the strength to bullshit because the Russians have them? You know what I mean? Like, it could be, or they want to do it anyway, regardless of the Russians. So why do they keep going? What is the strength? No, they're just gonna pretend like nobody. No, who? No, no, not me. No, maybe it's somebody else who looks like me. Somebody who looks like me. No, not me. No, me. No, somebody who was similar, but not no. So they're just gonna start to like pretend like it wasn't them. That's what I think. So do they know? How do they? How do they know the justice around the corner? Oh, we have done some shady deals. And the news. Hope interesting. Now, see, here is the Kool-Aid. They're drinking the Kool-Aid. But the cops came. So they had hopes, guys. They have hope. The people there have the shady connections. There's a news coming. They were hoping for the Kool-Aid, but military here. So So guys, I see them, they're like, then they sit down and they're like, wait, how many crimes again have I committed? They can't even count. It's so many. So many. So many. Okay. Unreal. Unreal. So, and I said before about Josh Hawley the other day that he's so phony. He thinks he's going to be president. That's the whole thing, the reason why he did it. But now it's gonna, it's gonna be bad for him. Bad for him. Okay. So, okay, well, how will Trump? Oh, how was Trump's? Okay, how's Ted Cruz, guys? Ted Cruz, did you see him? How's he feeling right now? He's like, he's down with the program. He's the guy who's always down with the program. I'm the part of the the best puppet money can buy. I'm a great puppet. I'll say whatever you need. It's like he's learned so well how to speak the language of his donors. And guys, this is the thing you probably remember that Ted Cruz, he was the original treasonist because Peter Thiel, Kellyanne Conway, Robert Mercer, first they worked with Ted Cruz and then they went to work with Trump. But he's the first, he was the first to try all these different things. So then, but now he's just so flexible. Those people are completely empty inside. They stand for nothing. So how is he feeling right now? He's like, well, but don't worry, honey. I'll be them. His wife she had, I don't know if she's a lawyer, but she's really worried. She's very concerned. And he's like, honey, don't worry about it. We just changed the tune. We just changed the story. He has no, I don't think he's that worried, honestly, because again, he feels like he's so flexible that any donor would like him. He's for sale. Oh, look. Oh, power. This could be putting us with power. Letter. Letter. A letter? Agreement. Oh, interesting. I have agreement. Go to prison. Guys, I wonder if it could be truly the Russia thing, okay? The business. Yeah, he has some problems here. He could go to prison. So there's some document here that suggests that so that's just kind of interesting. So, oh yeah, look, where we work together with, I think again, the Russia, he's the original unburdening. So he is the original treason person. Letter from the government, that could be the law from the DOJ about the personal finances or about the boss. Okay, so something, the deal is upsetting. Victory upside down. Oh no. Super bad. I know. Wow, look, privately, you go to prison. Oh no, the solution didn't work. No, whatever he thought was gonna work didn't work. Oh no, ending for him. Oh no, no, no. And the fortunes go down. So yeah. Oh no. What? So wow. Sorry, go back to the question. So okay, so now guys, so Trump is supposed, I haven't watched the news. Maybe if you're watching, you could tell, but like, how would Trump's trip to Georgia work? Because he's so conflicted, right? He doesn't even care about the Republicans there. So he's gonna go there when he feels like I don't have allies in Georgia. That's why you're losing, because you don't support me. Huh? So how will he's supposed to go there and make some sort of speech? How is that gonna go for him tonight? Negative message about something, lies, like he's like illusions, madness. So he's he's out of it. He's crazy. He's lying more and more. Okay, and so in other words, the message made him like create even more illusions and go crazier, right? Oh no. So how's that gonna go for him? Okay, so long-term loyalists and woman would be Kelly Loeffler. New beginning. Okay. Oh, for the long-term loyalists to have a new beginning, don't go for her. Okay, visit. That's why he comes in. Visit. Man, there's a man here. Let's see here. The victory upside down. The man. It could be the guy, Secretary of State. He's worried. He's worried about his visit because of the stuff that wasn't a call. Helper. Baby. Letter. Have letter. No, guys. Imagine if he's indicted. Enemy. Enemy friend. The helper. So, guys, this also tells me there's the whole story of the FBI. I think whoever guys, Trump and all those people who are very narcissistic, or have huge egos, if it's easy to get their trust as long as you flatter them. So it's not that hard. So there may be, I think, people infiltrated. So was it? I just think he feels sick. He doesn't like it. He's not. It's like, Trump is the type of person who's transparent. If he doesn't feel like there's nothing in it for him, he's getting angrier and like not help. He's like, are those people? They didn't help me. They should be thankful that I exist because that's the tone. He's angry, even though he's the criminal. He's angry that he was exposed. He's angry that oh my God, they made me look bad. And then Kiss said exactly. He's like, I am the one who gave you. I changed the GOP. I gave the Republicans everything, and now look at how they treat me. This is the tone, and this is going to turn off everybody there for his voters and also the other GOP people. So you know what I mean. So this is how he's angrier and angrier. So okay, so now. Okay, so why was this released now? Will this record in this way to other operatives? Yeah, that's right. I already got the answer. So guys, thank you for bearing with me. This is a lot of questions. But let me go now to other questions quickly. So just quickly, the Proud Boys leader, and the guys, like I said before, guys, those people are going to go to a legit federal prison. I think they're going to go into the gang thing, and they're going to go to like real prison because I think they were trying to agitate and get weapons. That's why I think and I think I even read something like the mayor of DC was like, they're going to bring in weapons and whatever. So like I said before, ATF and all those people are like onto them, and whoever is doing this mess, because now it's serious. Before I was like, oh, we're just trolling. So what's happening? Yeah, guys, I see all the law enforcement agencies, the legit ones, are like moving in on the motherfuckers. So this is it. So guys, I saw two things. One is that I forgot the name of the person, but they are suing the Proud Boys as an organization because they attacked the AME church, a very famous African American church in DC. Okay, so I think, guys, they're gonna bank. It's like the Southern Poverty Law Center. There was a very famous lawsuit that they bankrupted the Aryan Nation. I think that's what it was. Like they sue them and they like take all their money and buy. I'll buy you later. You have most of my things. Like, because first of all, it's wrong and it's illegal. It shouldn't be. They should go to prison, but also they should lose their money. That's it. Take their money, and that's it. It's the end of the story. Bye. See you later. Bye. See you later. Bye. 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 So this is, guys, this is a hate crime. Okay, this is a hate crime. It's not just destroying the banner. Let's get real. Like, no, it's not just because you took a banner down from McDonald's or something. No, it's not the same. There's a significance. There is a significance about this, guys. Don't you think? I mean, seriously, there's a significance. It's not just taking the banner down. It's more. It's a hate crime. So it's like, and you know what I mean? It's like, oh, they want to intimidate. So I see also, guys, that those guys, I tell you, a lot of them, they come from money and they had led very privileged existences. And they're like, God, I'm a thug now. I'm a thug. So when they got when they are like seriously prosecuted and they like go to federal prison, they're like, oh no, I don't want to stay here. So they start talking. They sing like a bird. I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my home is. So that's the story. So that's where it's gonna go. Yeah, no, but Audrey, I'm talking about it. That's what I was talking about, the Proud Boys. So it's gonna, because the problem with them, guys, is their financing connections to Russia, like the network of them. And there's somebody, I saw something I forgot the other day. You know how there's another one of those white supremacist groups that it's an American who leads it, and he lives in Russia. Coincidence? No, maybe. I think a coincidence. So it's like the whole situation. So, so this is it. Okay. And then, guys, another thing that on the lawsuits, I think connected to this, is the NAACP is suing the GOP in Georgia. I think it was that they're suing something for how they're targeting the black. This is like so important, guys. I think I have goosebumps. This is the most important thing. Okay. So I have goosebumps. Feel it. Because it's a continuation of the civil rights. Honestly, it's the continuation of the civil rights. because they're trying to disenfranchise the black vote. This is and prevent people from voting. This is a whole story. It continues and continues all this time. So this has to be exposed until, guys, until we do we this is until people go to prison for this type of thing, which they should go to prison for. Until so this is going to continue to happen. This is the history of this country. It's what it is. What it is. It is what it is, and it has to be acknowledged as such. And once we lift the lid on it, then and like guys, I'm sorry, the far right and the far left. You know how this whole I know there's sometimes the politics not so bad, but seriously, that's going to be a lot of it. It has been about trying to maneuver the power of the Democratic Party away from the black vote, okay, and into like the angry. They think their hope was that the Trump election was going to steer the power of votes away from the black vote and into like the angry man thing, okay. So seriously, I think let's see. Uh, let's see. Okay, let's just see here. Let's see what it comes out. Okay, news. Here it is. Nate double. Oh, but it was it 2 weeks ago? Is it double A and NAACP files suit accusing Trump GOP of violating KKK Act. Alleged. It's alleged. Only alleged. Alleged. No. Alleged. Only alleged. No, guys, it's legit. Okay, let's 100% true. This, guys, this is to me so obvious. Like we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. Okay. Like seriously, not the come on, hello. So it just has to be done. Like it had to be. Oh, poor thing. He's such a nice. He just didn't mean to do it. No, didn't mean to do it. Sorry. Sorry about that. They take it in prison? Oh no. And guys, I don't know. It's not true that I don't wish harm for them, but it's saying like they're going to become known in prison as the yard boys, from Proud Boys to yard boys, because they're going to be harassed during prison yard times. So this is like, guys, this is like how giving legs to these people who are criminal, who are petty and small. They get bold and they just feel like they could do all this because they have powerful people behind them. They have Russian money, American money. You know what I mean? Like all, even Betsy DeVos likes those, guys. Okay, let's go, guys. Just something came to me here. Okay, there's a connection, guys. This is not. I don't think that Betsy DeVos ordered the kidnapping of Gretchen Whitmer, but I think you can say that because she supports the groups that were doing these shady things, she's indirectly supporting the kidnapping of a governor. I'm sorry, like the family is very shady. Okay, so it has to be like that. Okay, so okay, oh my God, I like it. Okay, so okay, guys, oh my God, I'm many questions. Okay, so guys, so funny. Okay, so look at this. The next day, Trump is he's giving the Medal of Freedom to Devin Nunes. President Trump, remember how he said, oh my God, what was her name? President Trump is expected to give Representative Devin Nunes the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor, on Monday, and to give the same award to Representative Jim Jordan next week. Okay, sorry. So what the heck? Okay, so guys, okay, what's gonna happen with Devin? How's Devin doing? And apparently the text that the White House put out is because Devin Nunes wanted to stop the Russia hoax. That's literally the reason why he got the Medal of Freedom. So what's happening? Oh no! Look at the Medal of Freedom. Not good for him. Hot. Oh no! Surprise! Oh, I'm surprised. Oh, prison. Sorry, he cannot. Guys, imagine he can't show up to the ceremony because he's been arrested. He's in prison. Devin, where are you? Ooh, Devin. There's Devin on this. Hello, are you calling me? Can't you see I'm in prison? I'm in prison right now. I can't shave. So, no, really? Him? Exposed stuff. So yeah, maybe not time for him. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Hmm. So, sorry guys, I'm sorry. Is it weird that I'm like I make faces and I spend like hours on like making the face and stay in the face? Sorry. So okay, guys, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that Jim Jordan is probably. I've got a sense. I don't know if this is going to work, but he asked Trump for a pardon because of the Ohio State wrestler situation. You know what I'm saying? He knows like, hey, President Trump, can you like give me a pardon? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he knows the shit's coming. Okay, so is he going to get a pardon for abusing children? The situation with the wrestlers. And guys, I see that. Hey, what about like kind of like George Nader thing? Not as bad, but kind of like, wow. So, is he gonna get a pardon? He's like, no. What? Oh, this is a serious thing. What are you talking about? This is a serious thing. This process. Oh no, does he get a pardon? The devil. The devil's like, you mess with me. You work with me. I do. I decide what to do. It's not up to you anymore. It's up to me. Oh, meeting. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Really on a meeting. Hmm? Oh. Oh. No, I don't know. I don't think it works for him. No, I don't think he gets a pardon for the children thing. But they're gonna sue him. Por him. So okay, so oh no, guys, he's so slimy. Jim Jordan, like it's like you look at him, you like he never takes a shower. He takes a shower once every 3 months or something. He's so dirty looking. His eyes like yeah. Oof. I mean, what up? He never has a shirt. It's like gross. Okay, so okay. Now, okay, so now the other questions I think the other questions. Okay, so Trump had to speak. Okay, so 18 times. That's what we're talking about. So now let's talk about Scotland. Plane sightings fuel rumors. Trump planning to escape to Scotland on day before Biden inauguration. I know they said that Scotland is in lockdown, but who knows? Doesn't make sense. Like I just don't. We'll see. I'm not saying like okay that I've said before. I always believe that he would stay, but I want to know is like even if they planned, maybe they planned for it and it didn't happen, or I'm just curious, how far did this plan go? Was he really planning to escape? Because he could have planned, since it's one of his properties, he could have planned. He could have planned to just stay there. Like, oh yeah, it's one of my properties. I could just go live there, and no one's gonna. No, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So yeah, no, I know they do, but guys, I'm just saying, like, because and the other thing you have to remember, it could be that he like I'm just theorizing, okay, that the idea is he gets off on the plane over there and then goes to another country. It doesn't mean necessarily that he would stay in Scotland. It means that it's like I got out of the US, man. I got out of the US. He could go somewhere else. But how far is this a plan? Is this real? What is up? It's like, hey, I see him. I want to visit my properties, can we make a plan like that? I think for him, the thought of Biden becoming president, it's like it makes him feel so afraid and so nervous. He does not want to know about it. He wants to be like, no, it's not happening. No, 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 no. He doesn't want to see it. He doesn't want to hear. He doesn't. I think not just the crimes, but I think he knows that once guys. You know what he's saying. He wants to go before because he knows that the moment that the second Trump is out of power, like he's no longer president, he's gonna be arrested. Like he just he knows he's indicted or whatever. Like everything's gonna fall. So he's afraid. He's thinking, no, if I leave early, if I leave a little earlier, they ain't gonna get me. They're gonna get me. And also, so classic of him to use the government to pay for it, to pay for his trip and drop him off there. He's like, no, because it's the government. They're not gonna stop him. They're not gonna say anything. So okay. So what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen? What is the story? Oh no, walking away. I'm walking away. Walk away. There's a goth band. The sisters always say, "Walk away, walk away." Okay. So walking away, money problemas, aggressive. Oh, here's hey, can you call us the Uber for ships? Oh, the ship. Oh my God! Look, the ship rats. Oh, interesting. The ship rats are feeling the pain. Feeling the pain. They want to travel. Oh no, he's trapped. Oh no, he's trapped. He can't travel. No ship for him. Military, look, military bitch. Are you sure? Bitch, are you sure? You want to go? I don't think so, bitch. Bitch, are you sure? I don't think so. Bitch, are you sure? I don't think so. Can I? Oh no. So in other words, he may have a plan, but military has. Guys. I think don't you think, knowing what we know about him, I think there's something like, oh, sorry, we're out of gas. Can we go tomorrow? Friend, somebody betray him? Somebody he thought a friend. Money. So interesting. He's longing, but look, the truth comes out about him. So okay, so transmissions and it doesn't come through. So in other words, he thinks, he's like, of course he wants to leave. Okay, of course he wants to go. This is not, if in a perfect world, he would be able to escape and never see justice again, right? But that's not the perfect world anymore, trash. Nobody likes you. And I somehow don't think the military is gonna go with him. Was gonna let him fly over there for no reason, guys. There's no excuse. What are you gonna do in the last day of your presidency? I'm gonna go to Scotland to do what? So what is the military gonna do if I had the vision sometimes? No, I remember. Treasury, exposure of a treasury. Adulators, so worry. Private, it was like, it's supposed to be confidential. This is not supposed to know. Not supposed to know. No. Oh, here, treachery of a man. Travel. So, it could even be, guys, that somebody could stop, right? So here, interesting. The woman, so on that somebody stops that. Oh, somebody stops it. It could be Melania here privately. Yeah. So I don't believe, I could be wrong, but I don't think, look, I think the situation is tougher. And no, guys, no country is going to want to accept. People are not stupid, right? Like, oh, Trump is coming the day before. I wonder, he has a lot of things to do here. I'm sure. No, he doesn't. Guys, okay. Scotland is really interesting. My brothers study there. It's a really interesting country, but not January. It's tough. Like, he's going to be hanging out in the Highlands over there. No, he's not. He's not gonna. He likes Florida. He likes the heat. He likes Florida. Doesn't like Scotland. Want to hang out with the Queen? Go hunting? No, the Queen is just, she goes. Is really Spartan over there. He doesn't like Spartan. No, he likes luxury, gold plate, fake. No. So not for him. He does not love it. So the surprise, the money. So I think, I think it suggests, of course, he wants to, I need to pick up money. I could pick up money. I don't know where to pick up money. So, wow. So no. So I think okay. So what happens as he's leaving? What's the story? So yeah, he wants to how to have multiple escape. So what is it gonna happen, guys? I just don't think, again. I think I said before, I feel like he's not going to stay in Mar-a-Lago. There's something, I think he could very well go to Walter Reed, okay? So, okay, another quick question. Somebody said on Twitter, okay, 1 second here. Okay, we have to also quickly ask about the Middle East. So, you know how okay, so Trump, another thing. So Trump, okay, the Pentagon has taken action to shore up its forces in the Middle East. But Trump was supposed to leave a carrier, like, but then they'll make it stay. Some obviously they're trying to say Iran. Iran over there. Look at that way. Look that way. No, look at that way. Iran's attacking. Woo! Ah. Okay. It's always like this. Oh, Iran. Look at them. Oh yeah, look over there. Look over there. So what's the deal? Guys, I see Pompeo, he's really scratching himself. He's desperate. He's like, damn, what am I gonna do? Ah. And Pompeo, guys, it's shocking but true, but he's a very intelligent person as far as IQ is concerned. So he's like, there's something wrong, but it's too quiet over here. He knows something's gonna hit. He can feel it. He can feel it. And but it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like it's really interesting, okay? So this is it. It's desperation, but I just don't think there's a way out for them, and they don't know where to go. I think Trump doesn't know where to go, guys, honestly. Okay, now quickly, Ivanka, someone said like, I can't believe Ivanka hasn't put out a statement like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, you know, my father is a very committed man. Like, you know, she's been silent lately, no? Maybe she's worried about her problemos. How is this going to impact Ivanka's run for Senate? Oh, is Ivanka excited? Maybe she could run for Georgia. And she's like, oh, actually, I thought that I could, Jared, couldn't we like go to Georgia? You know, just I think it'll be a good state over there. hmm I see, and I had this feeling the other day, guys. The moment Trump is out of power, I think Ivanka and Jared will basically like pretend they don't know him. I don't think they care. I mean, we don't think nobody thinks they care, right? They're just like they're very concerned about their own fate. And I think right now it's saying it's each for their own. Each like they're all trying to protect their fate. So so I think they're just like trying to see what the hell they're doing. And the shit is, and I see, guys, you know what they feel very like they it makes them really uncomfortable is the silence. They feel that there's so much silence, something's gonna hit and they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. So this is the story. So what, guys, you know, so it's saying hold on tight. We're gonna guys, Wednesday is gonna be crazy. Can you believe one day is gonna be crazy? It's gonna be a lot of things. So tomorrow I have a long day because I was like, maybe I could, but we'll see. Wednesday is gonna be so big, guys. Wednesday, let's pray Tuesday and Wednesday. But I'm confident, but it's gonna be insane. Okay. So you know, guys, forget about Iran. I'm serious. Like, it's not. They're not gonna go after Trump. It's stupid to do that. Okay, because no, it just makes no sense. Just stop and think about it. It's not relevant. And nobody, it's like why would they invite to be attack some guy who's out of, you know, it's like I'm not saying that somebody couldn't have mentioned something, but it's like it uses the propaganda to look, oh look, they want his head or something. They know that he's not the one. He's a puppet. He's a puppet. So okay, honestly, I don't think it matters. He's a once. Why would anybody invite that? Like, if you attack a former head of country, you know what I mean? Like, I just think that he's gonna fall by his own. Honestly, I think it would be. I don't want anybody to kill him. I prefer that he face justice and that we get to see it as my dream about President is he gets to see the price. He has to pay the price for the crimes he has made. Okay, so you know what I mean. Like, he has committed crimes made will commit. Sorry. Okay, so okay, guys. So I'm gonna go. It's 3 minutes to 9. 3 minutes to 9, and like and so I see you on Wednesday. Wednesday, like I said, it's gonna be a big day. It's gonna be insane, like a lot of roller coasters. But I think we're gonna prevail. It's gonna be a historical day. I think the 6th. It could be, you know, guys. Even like, and if something really really serious comes around, I'll come. You know, if I can, I'll come up. Come up here. But I think, you know, it's gonna be really stressful, like it's been with this whole Georgia situation. Oh, and oh my God, guys, we're gonna have. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. So stay strong. Stay strong. I agree. Okay. All right. So see you later, alligators. See you Wednesday.